We've anchored our privately chartered 38-foot catamaran off Peel Island in Moreton Bay. Vic and her husband John have joined Karen and me on a Robinson Cruises sailing adventure.
The plan for the afternoon is not much really. A laze around, some afternoon tea, a fish off the back and a casual kayak for two. Well, it's a little too chilly to snorkel, but this is a pretty good way to see the bay.
On or in the water, anything's fine with me.
The definite advantage of doing an overnight charter is that there isn't that afternoon rush to get back to the dock. Instead, you can enjoy the sun as it sets across the water and have someone else worry about what's for dinner.
Dino, no wind, no sailing, but it's actually been a pretty hectic day. There's been walking, kayaking, plenty to do.
You're right. To the uninitiated, you might think you get on the boat and there you stay, but we've done all of those things and look at the time. Cheese platter, bow of the boat, just waiting for the sunset.
Let's hope it's a good one.
Sea scallops, they've been barbecued, done a white wine.
As you can see, both Donna and Wayne are pretty particular about the food they serve on board Axis Mundi. A three-course dinner featuring fresh local seafood and rib fillet served with good wine and good company.
And the name of the boat, tell me about it.
Oh, Axis Mundi, it's an unusual name, and most people go, what's that mean? It's a Latin term, and it goes back to ancient mystic times where it can be described as where the four compass points come together and the sky and the earth meet, and in this imaginary place is where peace and communication takes place. And this boat's about that for me, and hopefully about that for our guests as well.
I've got a bit more wind today. Wayne, do you think it'll build up and move around a bit?
I hope so. We'll hope for 10 to 15 knots, and we'll have a nice sail if we can get some wind to help us out.
Well, I just loved sailing as a kid, and what is it about sailing that you love?
I just love it when the engines are turned off, and what you hear is the sound of the water rushing past the hull, and it's just tranquil, peaceful. It's just you're in a different place.
Yeah, I just love it. The world doesn't really exist when you're sailing it.
Yeah.
After a rather gourmet hot brekkie, Wayne has us on the move in search of wind as we move location.
How's she looking? Looking good.
Tell you what, she looks impressive with the sails up. It's big.
Absolutely. That's the beautiful thing about this boat. It's just a big party platform, but then, you get a little bit of breeze and up go the sails and we are sailing.
And you know what was impressive? How quick it all was. I love that Wayne, the skipper, can just sit there and it all happens.
Yeah, well, the good thing is it's designed for one person to sail by themselves. So, it's a really safe, comfortable cruising environment. And of course, what's the one thing you notice about a catamaran as opposed to a monohull? We're not all standing like this.
We're not leaning too far at all.
When the breeze picks up enough to hoist the sails, this 38-foot beauty shows us why sailing can really get under your skin.
Well, guys, while you're doing that, I just thought I'd let you know where we're heading this morning. We're going to head over to another great spot on the bay. It's called Blakesley Anchorage, and there's a beautiful crescent-shaped beach there with nice clean sand, and with a bit of luck, we'll have some beautiful lunch there.
That's at North Stratty?
It's at North Stratty Island, about halfway up.
A quick tender ride to a lovely protected little spot that may just be one of North Stratty's best kept secrets.
Look at my little mate here. I believe you're not a fan.
Not a lover of soldier crabs. My brother used to chase me with them when I was a kid.
I can't believe that I met somebody who doesn't like soldier crabs.
It's a little bit pathetic.
Everybody loves soldier crabs.
I can't believe you brought me somewhere on Stradbroke Island that I haven't been before. Blakely Slip Beach. I've never been here because you can only get here by boat. There's no access roads in.
This is your island. I mean, you grew up here, didn't you?
I know. It's pretty amazing, and this is a really beautiful spot because it's very much tucked away from everything. It's sort of down the back behind Dunwich, and if you wanted to come here and camp, there's one tent here today, but it's really quiet, really secluded, and a lovely place to get away. And you have to have a boat to get here.
You know how I said I wasn't going to put the crab on you?
No, Dean. Be nice.
Wayne and Donna can host a romantic champagne sailing cruise for two, a special event party, or entertain your clients. You can have access mundi for half, a full or multi-day charter. Visit their website or give them a call to discuss your options. For more information on anything on today's show, visit us online. Or if you'd like to plan your very own weekender, I can also recommend the Queensland Holidays, RACQ and Queensland Rail Holidays websites.
Well, that brings us to the end of another Queensland weekender, but thankfully, Dino, our time is not up yet because we can still head back to the boat for a little bit more R&R and a little relax.
You're absolutely right. Spectacular Moreton Bay. Definitely worth another look. That's all we've got time for in today's show. 7 News coming up next. Sophie and the team back tomorrow with the Great Southeast. Have a spectacular week. We'll see you next Saturday for more Queensland Weekender. Bye for now. Let's go.